working out. This is my fourth or fifth try at it. So, yeah, I scheduled this one and then I went on the actual schedule. I don't know who I'm talking to. Nobody's even in here. It's like, all right, I got to figure this out. What the heck? Why is it not fucking working? I do this every week. Oh, there is people in here? Shit, did you guys see me trying to go live? It was the weirdest thing. Like 5 tries. So weird, man. And I was sitting here talking to myself, like, it's just like, well, hi, how are you? I don't know if you guys can see this or what the frick is going on, man. It's just, I have no words. Like, I don't know what happened and why YouTube is being such a royal B word, but it's a thing because I tried and tried and tried and tried and tried to go live, and it's not. It does not want to. I can't see you guys at all because of. It says I'm live now, so let me try to go in it again. Like 5 flipping times. Yeah. No, it's not bringing anything up. It's really weird. I can't see you guys. So this is fun. How are you? If anybody can see me. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm here now. Okay, good. Hey, Pixie. Hey, Rachel. Yeah, it's been Tuesday has been I'm on one today, guys. I am on one. But hey, Dawn. My face was blood red because my face was literally as red as I can see him now as my shirt, guys. So like I don't know, I think I was unlisted, but I don't know why it was unlisted. I had this like I've been speaking to this other lady who's like got a pretty nice channel and she knows about YouTube. She's not really in the purse niche, but she's in a similar. Hey, Leanne. Hey, Mel. Hey, I can't even speak. But anyway, yeah, Nancy is her name. And I was talking, I was chatting with another YouTuber, and we had like a little chat going, and she said, if you're going to do a live, and sometimes I do schedule them, but I normally don't. Hey, Saya, when you can't see us now, we can talk about her. No, I can see you now. But like, so maddening. And I went to go on the scheduled freaking live. Hey, Jen. And like, I kept going in, and then I would switch the thing to horizontal because I don't want trolls in here because I just don't have the time or energy. And I tried to switch it over to horizontal, and every time I would start the stream and go, hey, you're in vertical, you need to change the orientation. So I would go back to the main page, but then I sat on one. You'll probably see it in the replay. Maybe you can see it in the replay. I don't know. But I sat on one for like 2 minutes saying I've had a bad day. This was freaking historically Tuesdays have been shitty for me. Like, blah, 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 blah. And then I was like, what the? Oh, hey, Jackie. Go back to lurking. Yeah. Hey, Kaylee, the Coca-Cola shirt, my favorite. I thought it was like Christmassy too. I had on an AC/DC shirt. I'm not high, but I kind of wish I was. We got a meeting in the ladies' room. We gonna be back real soon. Yeah. Hey, Janet. So what had happened was, and then like 5 tries, I started getting really frustrated because I was like, I know it said I'm live, like this is normally, but then like 2-3 minutes, I usually have a couple people say, hey, nothing. And I was like, what is going on right now? Am I in the upside down place? Am I in the, like, what is it called in Stranger Things? Yeah. I was like, okay. I got the Santa Christmas Coke bottles. Oh my God, so cute. I love Coca-Cola stuff. Like, it's one of my favorite things. The Purple Rain? Yes! But yeah, that was his group, wasn't it? Was that Vanity 6? Vanity 3? Was that Vanities or yeah, I can't remember. No, it was the something girls. The Mary Jane girls? No, that's Rick James group. I wanna meet in the ladies' room. But then the Mary Jane girls had that really good dun dun. Woo-hoo. No, that was it. In my house, right? No, in my house. That was the different one. Okay, I'm getting them all mixed up. I'm flustered. We have spinach and feta turkey burgers tonight. That's one of Ron's specialties, right? Was ripping up that spinach. It was Climax. Was it? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Jolie, yes, I'm on your TV. Thank God. This was crazy. Vanity 6? Yeah, that's what it was, right? Fuck, I don't know. Girl. What? This shirt, I'm seeing it now. It got a little roomy, but it's so comfy. He guy's doing that part now. Yes! Oh, dude. Oh, you guys have to do it instead of him? That's hilarious. It's funny. But they are good. They are, well, I've heard you and seen you enjoying them, so, and I've heard about them, but I have never once had one, but I wonder if I could eat a turkey burger and not get sick. Anybody on the shots, let me know. Let me know. I think you're right. Climax sounds right. Remember that one Climax song that was so sad? What was that? Now I'm going to be like, what the F? Yeah, it's like a boyfriend jersey. Yeah, they had two of them at Sam's. Of course, I'm that lady that gets all her clothes at Sam's now. But they had another one. What was it? I can't remember. But I'm sure it was Coca-Cola, but it's a different. But I liked this because I bought this actually in the sun. Oh, it was a Dr. Pepper. I did get the Dr. Pepper one, I think. But this one I liked because it was pink and green. It was red and green, and I friggin' love, Christmas. And I actually bought it in summertime, but I thought this gives me such Christmas vibes, and I can still wear it at Christmas. Like I can wear it all the time. Turkey and chicken does not upset. Okay. Thank you, Rachel. I needed to know that. It was Climax. Missing, I miss you, I miss you. There's no other way to say it. And I can't live without you. Who was breaking it down with me? Yes, yes, yes. Hey, Sumi, welcome in. Climax, yep. That sounded right, girl. Yep, I loved me some Climax. I sure did. I loved it so much. I don't know what in the hell they sing or who sings what or. Yeah, poultry must be a little, but that red meat, girl, I can't do it. And I love me some red meat. Like, I haven't eaten red meat since I got so sick that day. Yeah. Hey, Lori. Fatty beef and fatty pork like sausage, right? Ugh. It icks you out too. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to stay away. Like, I sit around and think, like, I could eat a hamburger. Like, how you get, Rachel, like, you get to the end of your, like, it's ready for shot, but you're getting a little bit hungry, but you're not like famished, but you could eat, you know what I mean? And you're thinking about food again. On those days, I really do. I guess it's historically Tuesdays that I get sick, because I was just saying, like, Tuesdays are a bitch, but I was getting, so like Tuesdays are my shot day. So I always think, because I leave the live, and then I go downstairs and I take my vitamins and all that good shit. And then I'll, let the dog out one last time. And then I'll, if it's not too cold, I'll take him out, and then I'll do my shot. But on those days, I get a little hungry, and yeah, that's when I got so sick the last time, was from eating a whole Hardee's, girl. I was just asking for it. I was like begging for trouble on that. But yeah, I was wanting, like, I'll get the hankering for a hamburger, and then I'm like, bitch, what were you thinking? Hey, Dia, how are you? Excuse me. I'll probably try to squelch a belch a few times because I'm having Topo Chico. Let me just tell you about my unboxings today. Oh, I love the plant-based sausage. Oh, I haven't tried them since being on the shot, but I love the sausage from the, I can't think of which one it is, but that sausage is so freaking good. The plant-based, Impossible is, no, it's the other one. I love that. Yeah, it is so, it's much better than regular sausage without being sick, right? But anyway, hey, Monica, Monica, no, it's not Morningstar. It's the one that makes such good burger, plant-based, not Impossible, but and it's not the Jardine or Guardian or whatever. Yeah, Morningstar is pretty good, but it comes in bulk sausage, like a Beyond. Yes, Beyond Burger. Dia, right? It is so freaking good, the sausage. Oh, it's like $10 a freaking little thing now, because groceries are nuts. Yeah, Beyond. Uh-huh. You're right. Hey, Rebecca, how are you? I keep thinking my bra is gonna come out. Guys, this bra, I wish I could show it to you. Like, I could, but then I'd get demonetized. Not this video would get. And, whatever. And plus has stretch marks from hell. And puckering belly. So many things. But anyway, this bra is 32. I did the math today. It's 32 years old this month. Because this was my wedding bra. It sure as hell was. It sure was. And you know how you don't, you have things from your wedding, and this was like the one thing that I'm like, yeah, that Guardian or Guardian, I can't say it, but they make good nuggies. Yeah, I have bought those before. They're really good. They actually are just like, whatever. 32 years. And I'll tell you why, because ever since I got married, I have not, right? I have not been, but it was the best bra. It was a nice bra. And I know we were so poor then. So freaking poor. Pinching them pennies, girl. I didn't think about no bags back then. I was just thinking about having food tomorrow, right? But you know how you'll sort of scrimp. And plus my dad paid for my wedding. It wasn't a big wedding. It wasn't like what girls get married with now. I think the whole wedding, everything was like $3,500. Like everything, to like bought and paid for freaking $3,500. And that to me was stretching it, because the bitch that married us was not ordained in the state of Tennessee. And it was a whole thing. We weren't like legally married, we thought, for a little while. But anyway, yeah, the place where we got married turned out to be a scam. It was a scam. I don't know what brand. I know I got it at Belk, because you know how you'll get things for your wedding and they'll be like, I've never even looked at that. I haven't even thought. It's not I wouldn't say it's like some, you know what I mean? Not name brand or anything, but I can remember it being more costly than the Hills brand or the Kmart brand or the Walmart brand that I would have bought back then. But you know, you'll sort of like, yeah, you'll sort of, not scrimp, but splurge. That's what I'm trying to say. You'll splurge on something. Yeah, it is. Our marriage was not legal for a minute. They had to grandfather it in from an old clause, not Santa Claus, but a clause on the books that allowed for several of the weddings that went down. There was tons, there were hundreds, because she went on for a little while. But I believe what happened in the end was like people who had been married within the 6 months of her closing, there was a certain day, and we were good. So we were grandfathered in, because there was somebody in Gatlinburg who had done the same thing. And so they had passed some sort of law in Tennessee that grandfathered in some people if that happened to them again. It was legal or whatever. I don't even know the ins and outs. I got interviewed by the AP about it. And we didn't find out for a few years, because we got married in 93. So I think I, did that interview in like 98 or 99 when she closed down and finally got in trouble for it. Yeah, it was a mess. It was a huge fucking mess. And so the AP, the Associated Press, called me and like wanted to do an interview. Of course, I was on the radio then, so I guess it was kind of like, hey, you're in the business, we'll interview you. And they interviewed me voice, and they also did an article which I have somewhere. And yeah, so it didn't matter anyway because my maiden name was the same as my married name. So it was like, Bill and Winnie so and so of Johnson City. But yeah, somebody in Gatlinburg had scammed people before this, way before this girl. So they had written a law into existence about it, and we got grandfathered in under that law. But 6 months, like there was so many hundreds of marriages that had happened. I want to say like 100 marriages or weddings that had happened where people weren't legally married. I'm sure some people were like, "Phew, thank God I don't got to pay for a divorce." Like we weren't even married in the first, that fell under that weren't caught up into that law. So they had to go back and either remarry through the justice of the peace or have another wedding or do, they actually had to go through it again. So, right? Yeah. On the radio. On the radio. Whoa, on the radio. Thank you, Donna Summer. I sent you a picture of my tree up and decorated. Thank you. I'll have to check that out. That sounds amazing. You watched Foxes with Jodie Foster last week, featured that song. That's hilarious. I'm Rain Manning you with Donna Summer. Are you? Oh my God. Donna Summer, yeah. But yeah, so that was a fun thing. But this, back to the bra. I mean, everything circles back. But yeah, this bra, I had on it my, what is it called? The push-up bra. I had on my Skims push-up bra. And I kept having spillage because that tends to happen in a push-up bra. And I just was so bothered by the whole mess. I was like, take this mother effer off. And then I've been wearing this since I lost a little weight. But for the last 32, 31 years anyway, it didn't fit well, I will say, on my wedding. So I know I am smaller than I was on my wedding. But I was also pregnant a couple months pregnant on my wedding. So that could have had a lot to do with it. But I never really got skinny enough. I may have gotten skinny enough on FinFin, but I didn't actually think to grab this bra out and try it. But this was just in my wardrobe over here, my little wardrobe thing that I have. And it's one of those things that I held on to because it was brand new, literally. I'd worn it for an hour, maybe 2 hours until after I got married, and then I changed out of it into my street clothes and my comfy bra, right? But yeah, it sort of had a push-up effect back then. I can remember, and I had bigger boobs then, obviously, which is weird. But yeah, this is a full, I mean, it fits me really well. It's not like a demi cup, it's a full coverage bra cup. And yeah, so I can remember it not fitting me ever again. And so I found it a few months ago, and Carter was like, for shits and giggles, let's try it on, Mom. And it literally fit. And I was like, I'm going to put this back in the rotation. Hell, it's so hard to find a bra that actually fits me now. So yeah, Little Darlings was a great movie. Matt Dillon was so freaking hot. Remember that scene where she's sitting in the truck and then the other one's talking to him and she's blowing the bubble? Is it Tatum O'Neal's character is blowing the bubble? And Christy McNichol, one of the two, or Christy McNichol, one of the two. Tatum O'Neal's either sitting in the truck or the bus or whatever. I guess it was a bus, right? And he sort of, kind of looks back. God, and his hair's so feathered and his jeans and his ass looks so good. Freaking Matt Dillon was a hot ass hottie. He was freaking Hottie McHotterson. I need to go back and watch that movie. Do you know what? I watched a movie. Have you guys ever seen it? It's on YouTube. You know how YouTube is like, girl, stop watching so many damn videos and watch damn movies so you'll be on the app longer. That's literally what they do. And they pushed me this movie that had Michael Douglas, who I also think, I've told you all this before, but I think circa Romancing the Stone. There was a peak hotness for this guy. I mean, Michael Douglas was peak freaking hotness, like from I want to say like 87 to 99 or something. Like he was just peak hotness for me. Like I just really thought he was for the smell of it. He was so friggin' hot. And this movie came up and it was one with Gwyneth Paltrow and Viggo Mortensen. I loved that movie. It was so good. It wasn't called Wild Things. What was it called? Yeah, Kathleen Turner was hot back in the day too. What the frick was it called? A Perfect Murder. Have you guys ever seen it? I had never seen it. It was from like 1998. Never saw it. Never friggin' saw it. And I'm like, how did this movie ever escape me? Yeah, and she was freaking hot. Gwyneth Paltrow was hot. I need to move this because it's like, yeah. And will this come any closer? Yeah. Ooh, she did not do the thing right there. But Gwyneth, God dang it. There we go. Gwyneth Paltrow was in it, and she had this really cute, remember that do that everybody had? It wasn't long, it wasn't like pixie like mine, but it was kind of like down to here, and it was really chopped. It was like a Meg Ryan without the flip up in the back. Do you remember when Meg Ryan, because she had the best hair, it was so chunky and thick, and I don't know how many times I went to my hairdresser and said, I want this haircut, and it was a picture from a magazine of Meg friggin' Ryan. She had the nicest, choppiest, like, her hair was always, like, I always wanted her haircut. And this was a good haircut, too, this Gwyneth Paltrow cut. But, yeah, it was that thing where, remember when girls in the 90s would go in with that short do and do the little, they would, like, either hairspray it back or put little bobby pins. It was that one. And she did like a flip. What do you call those? Chignon? I don't know. I don't know how to say French. Like LA and Dawn can pronounce words in French. I cannot. I cannot. And I do appreciate Dawn telling me the French and Leanne telling, because I often ask Leanne, like, how would you say that? Like nobody ever says, this is Sony, it's so funny to me, is like when people talk about the souple, right? People often say souffle as in like a chocolate souffle, but I think it's like pronounced like supple, souple, right? In French. But I know that a lot of people who buy that bag and show that bag and whatever with that bag often say like a souffle, but it's actually like soupla. And what's the other one that you have, LA, with the tag in the middle? Yeah, I do want to know. Yeah, I'm not ever offended by people telling me, hey, you pronounce it. Yeah, Meg Ryan did a little too much to her face. She got a little pillow face going on, and she's still a beautiful gal, but she did a little too much. The boîte, which people call the boîte, but I think in French, don't we say boîte? Boîte. So yeah, those are a couple of the only things in Louis Vuitton's bag realm that I can pronounce, other than Neverfull and the Speedy. So there you go. The boîte chapeau, right? I think, which is hat box in French. Oh yeah. It's either, okay, you lost me. Et or a sound right. Yeah. Boy, they say boite. Okay. See, I would always assume it was what. But a lot of people do say it incorrectly and say boite or boit. But right, it's what. Yeah. Those are just the two that stick out to me. And the coussin. Because in French, I think one of you told me this, is that the French, if there's an N at the end, you kind of, you don't really say the N sound on a lot of the words. So the coussin is just coussin, right? Instead of cousin, it looks like cousin or cousin, but it's coussin, right? Okay, yeah. And the like in Yves Saint Laurent, so it's Yves Saint Laurent, right? If I were to do it, I guess phonetically or whatever. Yeah. Thank you, Janet, for thumbing up the live. Yes. Okay, yeah. I'm a good mimicker, so if I hear it a couple times, if I can hear you say it correctly, like the Le Monsite, I was calling it forever. I was calling it limoncita, but it's not. That is, you told me phonetic, like you said it out. You spelled it and then you also said it. Le Monsite, right? Le Monsite. Yeah. So now once I can hear it and hear you say it the correct way, then 9 times out of 10, I'm going to practice that in my head 50,000 times and then try to say it. So yeah, once you or LA tell me the correct way to say it. Spanish pronunciation of French words, right? That was what I was doing. Yeah, I was going to say that, Jolie. Jolie, I was going to say, I say, what was I saying? Limoncita, which would be more of a Spanish way, which my natural inclination is more to Spanish than, I mean, it is of English, obviously, first. But thank you, Alyssa. Hello. How are you? Thank you for coming in, everybody. Most of the gals in here, a lot of the gals that come in and chat with us are purse ladies. So press on their face. And if you aren't subscribed to them, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for everybody in tonight. And I appreciate that. I just do English to French on Google. Yeah, I do that a lot too. But a lot of times I'll ask you. Oh yeah, Jacob he's really, yeah, he pronounces Louis Vuitton. He can speak. I'm sure. I don't know, but I swear I think he can speak like many languages and fluently. So yeah, he's a real good grasp of a lot of different languages. So I love to hear him pronounce the words correct because he did a whole thing. He did a remember that? You guys ever watched Jacob's older videos where he's sitting with Paul, the French guy, and Paul they do a little like, how do you pronounce? And then he'll pronounce it. Paul was so freaking hot. He was like a heavy smoker. He was just like, oh, French. He was freaking hot, man. But I love to go back and watch the older videos and the current videos of Jacob. And if you haven't subscribed to Super Jacob, definitely do that. We stan him. He's a sweetheart. Yes. Yeah, back in the day, yeah. He's had a channel for a while. He's very successful. I wonder who came up with the phantasmagoria. Like, I'm still like, what is happening right now? Because it really is, if you've ever smelled, like, I get it now. Here's what it is, guys. Phantasmagoria. It's the vanilla sugar from Bath and Body. It really is. I mean, it's got a little bit of leather in there and some more refined notes. But yeah. Hey, Del Bell, how are you? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you so much. Thanks. I want to buy it, but then also I'm kind of like $650 when I'll just tell you the bad news of the day. Yeah, it's a lot like vanilla sugar from Bath and Body. Just go get the Bath and Body. But I'll just tell you all the day what put a black cloud over my day, but then also that black cloud has also disappeared because I was in my feelings for just a damn minute, and then I was like, I feel fine. I'm okay. I applied. I'll just say this to you guys. Hey, Kathy, welcome in. Okay, going to Target, get something good, girl. Um, did you look at my bag with all those chains? Yeah, it was very cool, but too heavy. Yeah. God, Leanne has the best bags. Like, I love her bag collection. But what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. So I have applied. I feel like I have a hair in the back of my throat, but it's not really. It's just where my dry throat. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Oh, girl, it's not almost $600. It's over. It's $595 plus tax and all. So for me, it's like $652 or some shit, or $45. So yeah, I can't do it. But I do love it, but not enough, because I have to curb my spending, guys. I literally do. I have got to, because I applied for a job back in August. I had a really super good interview, and everybody that got turned down for that job already got turned down like right after, and I did not. And so it kept saying it was in review in the computer under when I went to look at my job apps. And I got the Dear John for it today. I was holding out hope. I really was. I was literally like 99% thinking that I had this huge job promotion that was going to really pay so well. Girl, I wanted to buy you a bottle of it, and then I was like, bitch, stop. No, you can't. I would never, no, girl, please don't do that. Thank you, Jolie. Yeah, I did get turned down. I got the Dear John. Yeah, the blonde. Yeah, it was when Jacob was blonde. That guy was so hot, and Jacob looked good as a blonde too. He looks good anyway, but you know. I had a day with my sister today. It was stressful. I'm sorry. Yeah, Tuesday, and Bill said he had a tense day at work. Not bad, but like, you know. Oh, thank you guys. Yeah, I have applied. I will tell you, this was the 6th time since December of last year that I have applied for this level promotion. It's a whole lot better money, but the downside is I would have to go back on site. And so it's a catch 22, but I've been spending with reckless abandon like I already had the job. Yeah, and a friend of mine who got the promotion back earlier in the year to the team that I was applying out to on this one. I had the interviewer tell me that day that I did so well that he's like, I'm probably not supposed to tell you this, but you did really well on that interview. And then everybody else that got turned down told me like, oh, I already got the turn down. And I was like, oh shit, you know what I mean? And then the girl that's on the team said she had talked to her own manager, who was the hiring manager for it. And she had said, something's going to happen. But yeah, I'm in huge debt right now. Like, I need to stop. But that lady told me, she goes, oh, you're still in for it. She goes, don't worry about it. We're on a hiring freeze until like January or something. I was like, oh shit, yeah. So I was out here throwing that credit card out like I had it. Like, it was like, oh man, I'll rob Peter to pay Paul. When, you know what I mean? Who is it? Like, it's when tomorrow never comes. Is it Garth Brooks? Yeah. Yeah, girl. Tomorrow never. Tomorrow is gonna come quicker than I think. So yeah, Shopaholics. When I tell you, and I told Bill when he got, and he was so sad for me. He was like, "Give me a hug. It's okay." And he's like, "It's okay, baby. I love you." And I was like, "Well, I just need you to," while I was hugging him, I said, "Well, I just need you to know I've been spending money like I already had the job." And he's like, "I know." So yeah. Yeah, at the end of my working, like because I'm in the, we're in the 4th quarter here, guys. I mean, I don't know where you guys are, but like, yeah, I'm at the time in my life where things need to be wrapped up and taken care of and paid for and finished. You know what I'm saying? Not, yeah, let's start over and like I'm 28 and I have forever. No, I have a few. a few good years of work left in me. But yeah. And so I need to like start. Here's what I need to do. I need to ramp up my channel. I need this channel to become successful. I need to do all the things that put this channel in the black, right? Yeah. Hone that collection to perfection. I need to whittle down. Is it with a T or a D? Whittling? I need to scale that thing back to the bare bones. I really do. I know I need to do it. It's just freaking setting my sights on it and doing it and stopping the foolish fucking spending. Like you know, hey, how you doing? Hey, how are you? Oh, hold on. And what's even worse? What's shitty is I'm freaking excited about these two things. Yeah, and I have one more bag that I paid for. Yeah. Like it's sad. It's sad. It is sad. I am excited, but at the same time, like, yeah. So, yeah. And in my crazy mind, I thought, I'm turning a new obsession, but I still haven't fully left the obsessing of buying. I did not buy that biker bag, by the way. 2 nights ago, was it a couple nights ago? When were you guys on? Sunday? I didn't. To reiterate, I did not buy that bag. I was just trying to be facetious. And I think I'd already taken my sleep meds, so I didn't buy that biker bag. Oh shit, no, that wasn't it. No. Yeah, you guys were mean as hell to me. Freaking mean girling me, like the freaking throwing me to the damn wolves. I can like that bag. Jen said that biker bag. I still love the bag, Jen. But yeah, I realize I don't need the bag. But I will tell you this. If that bag goes to like Steve Madden style, like Steve Madden decides to dupe the bag and produce a dupe of it, I'm gonna get it in the neighborhood of $100 or $150. I don't think it was a mistake. Had I bought, okay, I'll say this. If I'd had the money, yeah, I have 4 new bags on the way. And oh my God, I love you. Your P9s are better. I get it. They're better. But when you have the consuming disease that I do, I wasn't poo-pooing the idea of the P9s. I wanted that in addition to, I want that bag in addition to, right? But it's pricey. It's freaking crazy. It is freaking crazy. Jen's like, yeah, that bag was hideous. I get it. I get it. So many people, it's either yes or no for people. It's not like, maybe it'll grow. It's like an instant like, F you, or it's like oh yeah, I love it, right? So, yeah, it's just like it's just gotten away from me. But the sneaker thing has gotten real crazy because I'm really into it right now. And sneakers, the kind of sneakers that I'm into, which y'all already know, can be pretty pricey. So, yeah. Sneakerhead type sneakers can get a little crazy. Yeah, if you think, well, because I threw all those sneakers out. Like didn't throw them out, but we donated a freaking, 4 hefty garbage bags, leaf bags full of nothing but sneakers and shoes that were just sitting in tubs here disintegrating. And so, yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't need, as much as I don't need any other bag, guys. Like, I didn't need the biker bag. And to be honest, the biker bag that was on sale that I was obsessing over was this big. I mean, it was the small one. And it was like $2,800 for some crazy reason, still on Fashionable, in excellent condition, in new condition. But that's how big of a hit that freaking bag has taken in a few months. Yeah. And I knew I was going to lose money on it. I knew it wasn't a great investment. I mean, Louis Vuitton bags just aren't, unless you're buying an Hermes bag, right? You're not, or Murakami or something. You're not getting your money back out of it right now. It doesn't mean down the road, like if you hold on to it. But yeah, it was just a lot of money. And no, while I love the bag, and I still love the bag, I'm not ever going to rule it out that it's not going to happen. But that's a money that I have to have the money for. No one wants it without logo. I mean, I get it, but I would love to have that dupe of it. You know what I mean? Like I would love to see a Steve Madden or a Romy Tisa or whatever it's called. I love them. I sent them an email like, God, if you guys ever do a sponsorship, I would love to do a sponsorship with you. They're like crickets. Like, okay, bitch. Who else was I wanting to get into bed with? Oh, the Min and Mon. I love those bags too, but they never got back to me. Yeah, Steve will dupe the bag. Yeah. It's like, freaking get it, girl. No, I swear to God, when I see my obsession being a problem and it's scaring me, then it's a problem, girl. It's a problem. Romy Tisa is great. Yeah, they dupe everything. And Tiffany and Fred, they do great dupes. You're right, Tracy. Yeah, or Canal Street, right. Yeah. But I don't think it's such a big bag that the Canal Street people are like, let's dupe this bag. I don't even think it's big enough for that. Yeah. We make it sound like right? Well, it is to us. It is a drug. Bags are a drug. But that doesn't mean I don't want new bags and I don't want to get bags and I'm, yeah. Janet, baby doll. I mean, that seems like a doable number to me, Janet, but also I know that you're single. So yeah, I can say, yeah, I mean, I'm still into bags, but I need to get rid of so many freaking bags right now. I need to, and it's at the point where I go in there and every single day I go, yep, you're gone. Yeah, you're done too. I'm done with you too. Like things that I've had for years and I thought, I'll never sell that bag. Yeah, it's time. It's time. Yeah, so I have two categories in my life. Bags that I have had that I love, love, love. And I said to myself, I love this bag and it's going to sit here and it brings me joy to watch it and see it. And maybe if I don't carry it, it's still going to be okay because I love it. That's one category. And then a bag that I will buy today and in 6 months, I'll be like, no, I'm sick of you. I want other bags, so I'll sell it for that reason. So now I'm in the 6 month bags. I have a stack of them. And I also have a stack of like, oh, remember I said I would never sell you? You're gone. I'm at that point too, of the bags that I've had for years. And I'm like, I thought I would never sell you, but I'm kind of like, okay, we can sell you. So yeah, I don't even want to know what Ron is doing in the kitchen. Oh, he's in there just shuffling in pots and pans. I was on a website today where you got the leather horse. Jennifer, girl, I know this is crooked, but like, girl, I have to tell you, oh my, hello fuzzy. I have to tell you that. No, that's not going to work. No, that's not going to work either. Shit, I'm so crazy. I wanted, did you see the tricolored, God almighty. There was like a I'm doing worse. It's like getting worse, isn't it? There's a tricolored bag that looks like an Hermes bag, like a Birkin on that site. Oh my God, I wanted it so bad. Thank God it sold out. So I didn't get it. But I think it's like $250. Their bags are moderately priced, right? But oh my God. I wanted, now it's cocked this side. I can't win. But I freaking wanted, Jennifer, that bag. They really have nice bags. And they even have like Miu Miu looking dupes Hermes, right? The one, and it's sold out. And that saved me because I thought about it. You know what I mean? I thought about it. And same thing happened. Like, instead of, I know, Coach drop tomorrow, girl. I bought a bag already. I mean, I'm sitting here saying, like, I need to stop, and then I can't stop. But I need to really be mindful of it. But yeah, those bags, though. But yeah, it happened to me on another thing too. Like, I was looking at, and the universe said, you gonna think about that for 1 minute too long, and then it got sold too. And I was like, okay, this is the universe saying to me, bitch, what are you doing? I'm going to fix your dilemma for you. You're not going to buy that bag because it's going to sell out on you. And then that's what happens. So, yeah. No, I have a problem. Like, I have a full-fledged effing 5-alarm fire problem. Like, it's the struggle is effing freaking. I can't stand this, guys. I don't know what about my. I don't know why my camera. I usually get all this, but I had such a issue tonight with this freaking live going, and yeah, girl, it was a thing. It's not gonna be right. But I keep fucking with it, and then it's, I don't know. Okay, I can't win. I cannot win, girl. I think I got it some which way, and then it, because it's balancing on my bed for one. Leanne, I don't even care. Yeah, right. You get one life and you might as well live it. But then again, I have other things that I really should buy and need to buy. Like, there's other, like, house things, and Christmas is coming up. Why am I over here buying? I mean, and my family will still have a good Christmas, but what? Okay, Jen, it is called I think it's called the Charm Bag. Yeah. Mind you, this is all of the things that I bought were me banking on, I got a promotion. I'm gonna be making so much more money. I'm gonna spend it. Da, 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 la, 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 la. Just gonna watch your 200 bag video, but saw Winnie's live, so I'll go back to yours. What? Coach drops have been great. Yeah, they're getting to me. And I promised Wei Wei that I would buy another bag, that crystal bag, but I gotta tell her no. Not, well, obviously, because I'm not getting that job now and I do not need to spend the money. But oh, Jeanette, well, that's why you're coming into videos, girl. It keeps your mind off spending. You talk to people that have the same problem. You're not alone. You're not alone in this. We all do it. It is a freaking thing. There's solace in numbers. Don't be sad because they're not going to come and eat you. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to be okay. It's it is what it is. We're on the same freaking boat, right? Hey, Yota! Hey, girl! But yeah, that bag with the 2 pockets on the front, I thought I was going to love that bag. And you know what let me down about that bag? You know what let me down? And I thought I'd keep it, and I shouldn't have kept it because now I'm out of my return window. Is that it's a freaking tote bag and not a shoulder bag. And I really would have loved that bag to have been a shoulder bag. What's it called? The turn lock? I'm not going to carry that bag. I'm just not. And then I already had told, so the turn lock is coming out in a red crystal bag for Christmas. I guess tomorrow. Yeah, Wei Wei's cool. Yeah, she's cool. I like Wei Wei. She understands. And I love her for trying, But she knows, I think, I don't know. I don't know if she sells off of, like, when I show a bag and I talk about Wei Wei. Maybe she does. Yeah. The turn lock that dropped back, what was it, 2 months ago? The turn lock with the 2 pockets, like the utility pockets on the front. I think I'm saying it right. Let me show you. Let me get the old iPad out. I charged this bitch up today because I was like, well, we're gonna talk about trending bags, but now I'm like, we're just gonna talk about anything. Why that? Sure. I haven't used my iPad in a hot minute because it's too full with stuff, and I just ended up deleting all of the text and stuff. Because you know how you'll share your, all your Apple devices share everything. Look at it. It's like, oh, an angel got his wing. Like, it's like, whoa. Or is it not an angel? I'm trying to think of like that scary thing you do at Halloween. You put that, yeah. Okay. I hope they come out with a medium turn lock, right? Because the small is almost too small, right? Oh, the twin turn lock is on the dupe side already? Yeah, I mean, girl. Yeah. 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 So I put a picture on it of it up. God. It's been a minute. But if I can find a picture of it, because of course, oh, I hate this iPad. I hate it so much. That's why my phone comes in handy dandy. Because this, I hate it so much. Why are you such a piece of shit? Stop! Okay. Yeah, it's hooked up to the Wi-Fi even. It's just a piece of shit. Like, I got a bad one. I've had it for a minute. No, Leanne, I deleted all of the shit off of here. Every single thing. I deleted all the texting, all of the pictures, everything. Winnie and all of you are bad influence. We are. I'm sorry. No, this is a red. Oh my God, you guys have to see it, but this mother. All right, let me try one more place. Do you know what? If you guys weren't with me right now, I would have thrown that mother. I can't say it strongly enough. I have guttural hate feelings for a fucking iPad. I hate it with all my fiber. I don't really even like the MacBook. But now look at my face. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ed knows when I get like, Leanne knows when I get like this. Yeah. Look at it. What? Leanne's like, Dad, are we ever going to eat? Give me some food. Oh, here's my, this one has the sound on it. Okay. Let me just see if I can find, of course I can't find it because I can't find shit. Because I have 5 million pictures. That's another thing. That could be why. But I did delete all the crap off of my iPad, but it's still being a bitch. When I type in coach on my pictures, it like brings up 2,000 pictures. Yeah. I texted it to people too, guys. I seriously did. It was a Christmas photo back in the summer where they had like dropping or something, you know, stuff was dropping. And girl, it was on that. Oh my God. It is beautiful, but it's a red crystal turn lock with the 2 pockets on the front, like that thing. Double, they call it a twin turn lock. Girl, that is what they are dropping, only it is bedazzled with a bunch of little red crystals all over it. But the thing about it is, I can't find. I'm gonna keep looking for it while I talk to you. But the thing about that bag is that the crystals are, for my liking, a little not close enough together. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it would be a great bag, but the crystals aren't freaking close enough. Like, they're kind of spread out, and that's kind of like a, why'd y'all do that? No. Okay, let's see if this is it. No. Why are you so I'll find it. It was back in the summer. It's back in the damn summer, girls. And I sent it to a few people. I even sent it to Weiwei, which I can't. Okay. I could get only on my phone do I have the Facebook thing where I could go into the messenger. Like, you're like this bitch. But yeah, the crystals are just not doing it for me because they're too far apart. So like that is the only drawback to that bag. It would be a great bag. If only it had a brain. If only seriously those crystals weren't so far. But that's the only drawback to it. But it's a beautiful bag. And I even told her, I was like, girl, I need this. And she was like, no problem. That's coming out in November. So when that dropped, she's like, I got you. And I was like, all right, but it, yeah. I'm going to tell her no. I can't do it. I cannot do it. She cannot do this. Do you guys want to unbox? So, okay, we were supposed to talk about trending bags. Here it is in a nutshell. What do you guys think is trending right now? Like right now. I'm not talking about like projections for next year, like right this minute. What do you think is all the rage? Put it down in the chats. I think the crystal bag is like $3.95 or $4.95 around in there. It's more because, you know, when they do some crystalling and shit, they like, oh, let me mark it up $150. Yeah, I think. But you know, when I tell her these things, I don't bother with prices. I'm like, I need it, girl. We don't care what that damn bag costs. Get it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Reckless abandon. Like I'm over here freaking the got rocks. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, oh yeah, I'm rich. Yeah. So anyway, that's happening. It's a good looking bag, but I'll never find it now. If I was on my phone, I could find it lickety split. Yeah. But I cannot find it. No. But what's trending now, girl? It's brown friggin' suede. That's it. Yeah. And I know, Jen, you're going to like this bag. You really are. But yeah, chocolate and espresso brown. I know. I'm so sorry, Jen. I wish I could find this darn picture. I know that I sent it to y'all, Dawn. Can you find it? Or y'all? Because I was like, oh my God, y'all, I'm having a dreamweaver moment with this bag. It's a good looking bag. But the crystals are not, you know how when you do a bedazzled bag, you want all the crystals like really close. So it really is like, bam. Nah, I can see that there's spacing in between. And that's the only drawback to it. Like if it wasn't for that, I'd be like, yeah, girl, that bag can get it. I'd still get it, but no. I'm going to tell her no because I can't do it. I just can't friggin' do it. Why do I have so many pictures of bags on my phone, girl? Why did I buy those Marc Jacobs Wizard of Oz bags? Like all these questions circling in my head. I will pick up something in that room and I'll go, oh shit, why did you buy this? And it'll be like 2 days ago. Remember the freaking Halloween bucket I had to have and then it didn't have the freaking... We will be checking it next year, girl. We will be on that like I don't know what, like oh, a little picture of my pupper. My little mare bear. So Bill texted me this morning. This is a fun story. Bill texted me this morning and he's like, he's got a picture of a chihuahua, a little baby chihuahua that's 2 months old that some girl in his office is like, I can't handle this dog. She's like, I got a kid, I got work, I got responsibilities. Like it's, you know, this happens to a lot of people. She's like, I can't have this dog. You guys want it? And so of course, Bill sends me a picture of a little baby chihuahua and I'm like, okay, no, I can't do it. No. Mm-mm. Like Frank, right? Jolie, you would love this puppy. She's adorable. Little baby. But we're all I am amazed at Paula, who raises dogs, and she's a veterinarian, and she, y'all know Paula, she's on the chat tonight, or she was lurking earlier. Here it is. I freaking found it. Oh my god. Hallelujah. Okay, you have to see what I mean. Okay, hold on. Can you guys see it? Do you guys see what I mean? I don't know if you guys can see. See, the crystals are not close together. Do you see how far apart the little crystals are from each other? Okay. That is it. What do you think? Jen, what? Jen, right. It does a little bit. It looks like when you pluck a chicken or when you like pluck a turkey, those little dots in the skin, like my legs look whenever I shave. Looks like that. Yeah, it's like polka dotted crystals. But for my liking, like I really wanted it. I was like, yeah, I'm getting this. But Nora's like, they'll make a dupe of it soon. Some bags are not worth paying the full price. Yeah, this bag's probably going to be $4.50 or right around. And it's the small one. But I think it is dropping tomorrow. Like, I think that's one of the bags I really think, like, if you want it, you need to contact. But I will say this, normally Weiwei will contact me when I've reached out to her. She's really good like that. And Becca is too. But like when I've reached out and said like, I want this bag, she's really good. She remembers everything. I don't know if she like writes it down or puts it in her phone, but she's always like Johnny on the spot. Hey, it's dropping tomorrow. I'm going to send you a payment link. She don't even ask. Like Becca will say, hey, do you still want this? But Weiwei's smart. She's like, hey girl, that payment link's coming your way. I'm like, okay. What? We go, oh, okay. Right. Nora said, I mean, I don't mind paying full price for some bags. I have a Crystal Hamptons hobo. Ooh, that sounds good. Yeah, I loved that Hamptons until it got hard to get in and out of. Dawn, I am not waking up at 3 a.m. for that drop. Crystal Dice Charms. They need to. I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will. Yota. Yeah, you need that. And Jolie, I am such a tryptophobia beige. LA, tell them. I don't like things with holes. When I say it, I think of it. The thing that I don't like with holes so much. But this thing, this don't bother me. But now that you've said it, Jolie, no, I sure don't want it. The Crystal Pretzel. Didn't Autumn buy it? I think I saw her video. Did she buy it? Or maybe not. Or maybe, she showed it on a video like it's for sale or something, right? But yeah, somebody I know was going to get it. I love it, but no, I can't. No. Chicana Bling. Yeah, that's our friend. That's shit. What was the channel's her channel's old name? Kim, but Living La Vida. Kim. Yeah. It was the channel name I was getting stuck on, but yeah, Kim. That's Kim's channel. Yes. But she used to but she has 2 channels now, right? Yeah. Yeah, she's good. She's good at crystalling and strassing. Yes. Oh, the pretzel is good. La Vida, yeah. La Vida with Kim, yeah. But, so yeah, I mean, I guess this whole thing was hyped up. This video was like, hey, let's look at some. And I will say this. I'm turning my stupid iPad back on. This mother effer. Did I start telling y'all a story and stop in the middle? Because I'm bad to do that. I am bad to do it. But like, this is a, I looked up some, yeah, it went blank. But anyway, it was that Prada bag that Miss Thang unboxed. But it's in the brown leather, in the sort of distressed leather. That mother effer is $2,850. And it's a small bag too, but it's that one. So I couldn't show you even if I wanted to, because of course, I don't know why my iPad is such a bitch. Ed, what is happening? Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Only $700 more. We don't know, but we're guessing. Oh my God, Ed, thank you. You're so sweet. The Gucci butterfly killed me on the bedazzled stuff. What? Won't buy Prada. It's garbage. Yeah, I love Miu Miu, but then again, I'm also in that place where I'm like, who did you think you were buying all that Miu Miu? Did you think you were a 28-year-old woman? Not that bags have age. I get, hey Lori, welcome in. But I do too, Jen. I really love Miu Miu. They have the best stuff, God. But it like typically it's for the young girl. Like I won't say it's for the young girl, but when you see it, it's on a young, right? A young 20-something, early 30s gal. I mean, I get it. But I don't know who the hell I thought. Tanner Leatherstein has really revealed. Yeah, Paula, right? There's Paula. Yeah, I was saying earlier, Paula, it was what I was saying to you about Bill wanting to. Bill didn't really want the dog, but he like didn't want me to pass it up, and he wanted to know like if I could handle it in my life, and I'm like, no, I cannot, because Frankie is a job, and I love Frankie, but I just don't. I do not. I know people say like dogs are better when you get them a friend. I get it. I get it. I get it. Hey Barb, welcome in. I'm so glad you got here. Barb saw your lifestyles, girl. Hey, hi girl. Yeah. So, right. Thank you, Ed. You're so sweet. God, I'm so close. Yes. Oh God, somebody will say, well, yeah, you were just dry begging. No, guys, when I tell you all about my dire straits, that's just where my head is. And I just need people who are like-minded. And LA is my best friend, and we do this camaraderie thing. We got each other's back about it. But, you know, I just feel like it's something that we all struggle from, and I just want to identify with you. But yeah, Paula, in other words, I keep saying, Miradon, Paula, my friend in here, she is a veterinarian, and she also breeds Frenchies. And so she has, at any given moment, she has a house full of little puppies and dogs. And I struggle with one puppy, so I am over here like, how in the hell do you have the patience for these puppies? I love you. Yeah, Chihuahuas are not. And this was another Chihuahua. So like, I'm like, no, ma'am. Yes, and I already have a puppy, and I wouldn't want another dog to get lost in the shuffle. Yes. Yeah, as a dog person, right. Right. You're old hat at it, and you're used to it. And oh, Chiweenies are so cute. My friend has a Chiweenie that she's had for years. It's an older dog, and she's got the cutest Chiweenie. Yeah, Frenchies, they are expensive, honey. Yes. They're cute though. God, they're beautiful dogs. She is the patient. Yes. Right. Because someday she'll of course sell her puppies and make some good money on them. But oh, I love you too. Thank you. He is a spunky little baby. Yeah. But you know what, guys? Paula, I'm glad you're here. 2 days he hasn't eaten his wet food. He's eaten a little bit of dry food, but he has not. He's just turned his nose up and left his food there, and I've had to throw it out and fix him anew. So what is up with that puppy? Like Bootsy, my other Chihuahua, which turned out to be sort of a min pin. and Marilyn, who was a snug. Let me just tell you, when I put their food down, girl, I had to buy them slow feeders because they would just go ham and eat it in one gobble. Not Frankie. He's a grazer. He'll go in and he'll eat it and come back. But like I noticed that he left all of his food. I'm feeding so I bought that kind that you told me to get, but he stopped wanting that. So now I'm buying the little dry for so it's a big huge brand, but you have to order it special order. You can't just buy it in the store. Shit, I don't even know what it is. That's his dry food because my vet said do not feed him all farmer's dog because I buy the farmer's dog too for the wet food. But I also mix it in with the other, and I give him dry food as well in the morning for breakfast. You can hear him down there. I can't think of what it is now. But yeah, they said that my vet said don't stop feeding him the hard kibble because it helps his teeth. And those yak chews, I have to tell you, Paula turned me on to those. Those things are godsend because his teeth are so much nicer than my other dogs have ever been at this stage. His teeth are white and beautiful. He doesn't have shitty breath. Of course, he's not a crap eater, so that helps. But but yeah, maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe I need to get him something else. I don't know. But I've been giving him treats because I'm like, buddy, what do you want? Well, I haven't changed in a while. So this is I think 3 months ago. This is the third month that he's been on the kibble food. But he stopped that one kind in the purple bag that you told me to get at first. Stroms or something like that. I got that, and then he just totally was like, he would put it in his mouth and spit it back out. So I was like, well, shit, let me try another one. And so I started, so he's been on this kibble for 3 months, but I've had him on the, just a little bit of the farmer's dog since he was 4 months old, so probably about 4 months, yeah. But yeah, he eats those yak chews. Oh, God. He does love carrots. I'll just nibble off a little bite and give it to him. He's like, but, oh my God. He loves a yak chew. And that has been chef's kiss. That has saved me because he will gnaw on a freaking yak chew for an hour or two. He'll get dog with a bone, literally. He will get on that, and it's like so good for his little teeth. Yeah, and we brush his teeth too. But yeah, do you know so I got a new electric blanket, guys. Not because, but my electric blanket, I love it so much that it needs a rest because you have to thoroughly dry them. So it has to like lay out and dry. And I cannot stand the in-between of not having one because my other one doesn't have a timer that's 8 hours. It has a 3-hour timer and it gets too hot. And also I don't love it. And Frankie chewed through the freaking wire and shocked himself because he went, "Woo!" And then I reached down to see what he was chewing and I shocked myself. It was just a freaking live wire. And then Bill's like, oh, I'll just take that up with electric tape. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't feel too good about using that damn electric blanket. So I bought, all this to say, my electric blanket, it went off sale when I tried to reorder one. They didn't have any stock, but now it restocked, and I got this in the mail today, my Amazon. But the other side of my other one that's like this that y'all normally see me with, girl, it looks like it's gray. It's no longer white, but I mean, I did put it in the washer today, and hopefully it'll get nice and clean. But yeah, I have to have a spare. I have to have a spare, so I got this. So yeah. Buy a couple of cans of isn't that what you told me to get? Royal Canin? Puppy mousse. Not canned puppy, just the mousse. Okay. Okay, I'm going to do that. Okay. But yeah, he's not touching that. And I hate to cancel because I've had a farmer's dog for a few years with Maryland, and then I tried it. I had leftover bags from Maryland, and I thawed them out and let Frankie try them, and he was into it at first, but now he's kind of like, no, bitch, no. So, but yes, yeah. So that's it. Okay, I want to unbox this thing with y'all. I'm over here like, bitch, I can't buy anymore. Oh, God. And then she's like, but first, here's an unboxing. I got a step unboxing, guys. And then I'm like, but wait, here's an unboxing. I realize how crazy and funny that sounds right now. And just nutso. But I have been trying to get those sneaker drops. I will tell you all this. This damn last sneaker drop pissed me right off. Travis Scott. I wanted that sneaker so bad. And I had everybody and their brother trying. Like literally like 18 of y'all were on there trying to get it with me. And I appreciate that so much. But it didn't. And then I was like, no, my unboxing. LA. She's like, I can't buy no more. But first, let me show y'all this. This is a special, oh shit. They put it in the box upside down. Okay. Okay, let me do the thing that all the influencers do. This is a special collab with Nike, obviously. And this is it's coming back. I know. I was still checking for an invoice this morning. I know. I wish. But yeah. It is ASMR. But now, have you noticed that all of the TikTok unboxings, for some reason, all the influencers do that? On everything. Doesn't matter what it is. They drum their... So it's not even just the ASMR of it all now. It's just a thing that they do. They have the sweater paws, right? Which is sweaters pulled down to here. Where just their fingertips are coming out. And they go... They show the thing. Yeah. Oh. The upside down. Dun, 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 dun. Nike's doing this thing now where they individually wrap every shoe, each shoe. It's so freaking good. It's better than I thought. Okay, it is supposed to look, y'all know how I love things that are new but look distressed. I just love beat up shit. I don't know. Oh my God. These are the Stranger Things. Okay, and so the bottom, I don't know if you can see from the bottom, on the bottom, but they're already like dirty. They're not dirty, but they, you know, made them to look, okay, that's not coming through. Am I coming through, Mom? Nope, it's not coming in. Okay, never mind about that. But I don't really think that, I think I got a dud. I'll have to look at this in the proper light, but, okay. All right. These were thoroughly checked out by StockX because I tried. Oh, I tried. These sold out in a matter of 5 seconds. Long enough for you to put your shit in and then to get the, hey, sorry, these are sold. So I had to order these, and they weren't, I will say, the Travis Scotts are thousands of dollars right now, but these or I want to say I paid about $100 over list. Yeah, retro. Yeah. Yeah, these are the Stranger Things one. And everything is distressed and crackled and old looking, and yes. And then the tongue has the Stranger Things on this side. And then if you'll notice, the Nike is upside down. Guys, what? I'm so freaking excited. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. These are so good. Look at them. Look at the, oh shit. Yeah. And so I had to settle on a 6.5 in men, but I will say my 7s in men have been fitting about a whole step too big. But yeah, even the tongue. My God. And then it has a Stranger Things right here. Brand new shoes. They don't have the leathery smell as I guess they would have, but oh, this shoe is fabulous. And then, hold on. Upside down Nike. Right? God almighty. These are so good. These are so good. I am so glad I scored these. Like, how can I stop spending when it makes me so happy for the moment? Ah, Jesus. She's an idiot. The strings look dirty too. Yep. Strings look old and tattered too. And they have like dark ends. These are so cool. Oh my God, these are so cool. Please fit. Oh my God, don't not fit me because then I'll be so sad because you can't return these. StockX is like, yeah, those are yours, bitch. We'll resell them for you for a fee. Let me try them on my foot. Oh, I wish you guys could see my on feet like you did those. They do fit. Oh my God, they fit. They look so amazing. Oh my God, I'm gonna sleep in these tonight. I can't. I'm so excited. What? No. Oh, shut up. These are so. And I forgot to show y'all the best thing. They come with hat pins and stuff. Look at these Hawkins pins. Stranger Things. It's got, okay, this must be something to do with the new, oh shit, they were upside down, sorry. This must be something to do with the, I guess they're not. I guess it's supposed to be, yeah, okay. But yeah, this is like a little hat pin with the Hellfire Club. Oh my God. And then this one is Bradley's Big Buy, but I guess that's going to be in this season featured. And then a rubber chicken. We don't know what that is. And then the bottom one is WSQK. WSQK. Must be the local radio station there. But look at this. Oh my God. Oh my God. There's nothing like. I mean, new purse feeling is great. But freaking new sneaker feeling is so good. Shit. I mean, this is just made a shitty day good, right? Oh my God. Oh, and lacing them is going to be so fantastic. No extra laces? Okay, I guess this is it. All right. Oh, Billy. I love them. I freaking love it. Oh my God, I'm going to wear these. I'm going to freaking wear them. Oh, these are great. Shit. Oh, man. Okay. I love them. On a denim jacket? Yes, Lori. That's what I was thinking. And I have a denim jacket right in there that fits me again. It hasn't fit me since Fin. And then Bill has one that, when he came to me, y'all know when your man comes to you, or your lady, whatever, when your person comes to you, there's some fixing that goes on. They come to you with all their old shit. You know, in my case, it was an old dresser that had a drawer broken out of it, which I promptly threw away. And because I was like, we're poor, but hell, we ain't got to look that poor. And an old, like he just had like a box of clothes and, 7 or 8 pairs of shoes that we, got rid of too. But he had a Levi's jacket that he had had since high school, I guess. I don't even know. But it was tattered and old. And my cousin or my nephew who is now passed away, he died in a car wreck. But on his like 21st, he was a rocker. He played the guitar and he partied real heavy. But yeah, on his 21st birthday, he really wanted. My mom, I think, gave him a guitar. I think he got a guitar. And then he wanted Bill's jacket. And I want to tell you, it was shredded. It was shredded. I have to do a video on all my. I really want to ease the channel into sneaker stuff, but also purse people aren't crazy about sneaker stuff. There's some crossover, but it's not much. So I really want to do a sneaker channel, and I'm thinking about. I've thought really hard about doing Hype Bay Grandma, like calling the channel Hype Bay Grandma, because I am a sneaker loving grandma. But yeah, but when my I will, okay, yeah. But when my cousin, or when my nephew turned 21, we gave him that old tattered rock and roll Levi jacket. So then, of course, I went and bought Bill a new one. Or I'd already bought him a new one. And now it is tattered and gross and old and just worn to the collar is shredded on it. And he goes, that's that one when I moved in with you. I had to say, oh, hell no. No. Remember we gifted that one? Oh, yeah. But anyway. All right, we'll do a spin. Let's do an Autumn Beckman spin. Are y'all ready? You're not ready? Oh, my God. Da-na-na-na-na. 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 Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-na-na-na-na. 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 Na-na-na-na-na-na. Look how the Nike, look at the swoosh. How beautiful and crackled and distressed out it is. And it's just so, sneakerheads, they love to do this. I don't know why, but now, of course, I'm doing it because I'm like, oh, I have to do what all the kids are doing. I don't know, Jen. Jen, I know a few of you will, but it's happened to me with fragrance videos, and I love doing a fragrance video, but I am telling you right now, and I'm telling you right now, that mother effer is not real. It doesn't hit. It does not hit. Yeah. Because I'm not a fragrance channel. But yeah, I've thought about like doing another channel, but then I'm like, God, I don't even hardly the time. Oh, I had a friend that I worked with in the radio, and that was her thing, that she had really literally her live stream. Her name was Haley. And I think that I don't know if she ever made it, but that was her goal in life, to be on QVC and, like, check out. And today, for the next 20 minutes, the first 100 people that buy this sneaker, you're also going to get Ginsu knives. But yeah, she wanted to be a QVC lady. And she was super cute and super perky and fun. She had that thing. Do y'all know what hyperhidrosis is? She had that thing. She had that. It's where like your hands and feet overly sweat and produce water and stuff. And Carter has a little bit, like if you were to touch Carter's hand right now, like it's totally clammy and wet. And yeah, her feet have always been sweaty and stuff. But yeah, it's that thing. But she had it so bad that like she could talk on the phone. She was telling me the story about how when she was growing up, she could talk on the phone and she'd put her elbow, this is kind of gross, but she put her elbow like in a cup or whatever to catch all the drench from her hands. That's how bad she had it. And they can do something now. They can go up into your armpit and like shoot in there some like botulism or that stuff, like Botox or something. Yeah, hyperhidrosis, right. And that's what she had. She had that in her hands and feet. And I don't know if she ever had it fixed, but she was a real cute girl. She was real sweet. And she told me the wildest story that I can never, ever tell. I will tell you all in private one day, maybe some of you, but I think I've told you this, Leanne. I have told you this about a wild sex party that her landlord had in the empty apartment beside of her one day. It was during the day. Yeah. She told me that story, and I just was like, when she was telling me, I was like, it's one of those stories when people tell you, probably half the shit I tell y'all, but it's one of those stories that when people tell you the story, you automatically think this girl's full of shit. Like, I don't believe it. Is she embellishing right now? Because yeah, but yeah. No, it was a wild ass sex party that her landlord had. She was very animated too. She was cute and animated, and her little, I don't know if they were married or just dating, but they were like he was like that. He was a chef, and I mean they were in their 20s at this time. Oh, hell, we all were back then, but he was one of those one of those like natural kind of chefs, you know what I mean? like had full on dreadlocks, white guy. He had full on dreadlocks, you know, that he kept up in like one of those sock things. And they like, you know, he liked fish, the group fish, Phish, you know what I mean? But he was like a natural vegan chef. Yeah. They were real like crunchy granola, you know. And no, they weren't high. And so she said she kept hearing like banging. And I want to say it started in the daytime and just like continued on, and it would stop for a while and then it would start up again. And her neighbor, she knew it wasn't her neighbor because she shared a wall with them, right? It was like an old house up near the college. You know, those of you that live around here know what I'm talking about. Like on one of the tree streets, we call them the tree streets because they're all like maple, poplar, you know. So we just call that whole section of town the tree streets. So she lived up there behind South Side, the school. I'm telling this for Leanne as much as I am you all, because y'all are like, I don't know what the hell she's talking about. And it was in one of those old, big old houses, you know, that are kind of gross, but kind of like back in the day they had been nice. And she said she kept hearing it, and the people that lived next to her, they Jen's like, I'm here for it. And they had moved out or had got evicted or something, but they were gone. And she knew that the apartment was empty. But then all of a sudden, she kept hearing all this banging and, you know, like what sounded to her like construction work. And she said, you know, I get it. They're doing work or whatever. And then it stopped for the daytime. And she was like, thank God it's over. I don't have to, you know, hear that anymore. And then in the middle of the night, not in the middle of the night, but late at night, she kept hearing it, and it just kept getting louder, and it was going on and on, and it was just like, you know, it's just like pounding on the walls and stuff, just like all kinds of crazy. And so she had quite enough, because she was one of those people that could turn Karen on you in a heartbeat. She'd tell you flat what she meant and what she was about and what she was pissed off about. Yeah. And so she said, to hell with it. She was going to go and tell them what for, to knock that damn, you know, she said she'd tried to call the landlord, no answer. And so she said she just had enough of it, and she just went barging in the door, not locked, by the way. And she said it was literally, and it was her landlord who was married to a woman. But these were not women, guys. These were not women. No. And you know, she told me this story, and I was like, hell yeah, tell me everything, girl. Don't leave nothing out. Why didn't you record it? You know. Yes, Jen. And she said there were, I guess, 5 or 6 grown men, okay? All of them men, some of them, have you ever seen that? Have y'all ever seen Pulp Fiction? This is how she described it. Okay? Zed and his friend, when they take them down there in the basement, she said it was a scene like that. Mm-hmm. With like ball gags and suits and toys. And that was what was going on over there. And she said when she went in, she was like, God dang it, stop the freaking hammering. And when she got in the door and they all stopped and looked around, it full on effing each other, that she just went, and they did too. And like, I guess, oh my God, Chandler, that her landlord came rushing over naked as a jaybird with like latex and yeah, fully on. And she was like so repulsed because her landlord was gross anyway. This guy's deceased now. But at the time I knew who she was talking about because he was kind of a builder. He was in the kind of real estate builder world, and Bill was a heating and air guy. And so we knew who he was. We didn't know him. But he's now passed on. But he lived in a big fancy old house over there too, kind of on the same section of town, over there behind Montrose, Leanne. And yeah, and he came rushing to the door, and he was like, "Oh my God! Oh, get out! Leave! Just leave! I own this house. I can do whatever I want." And she was like, "Oh, okay. Well, I'm sure your wife would love to know about this." He was like, "Just," and she said they cleared out of there in a minute, girl. That cleared them the hell out. They left, and they had locked the door because she went back and she was trying to tell her man, because he worked way up until like 3 or 4 in the morning, because he was, worked at like a bar type vegan, I don't know. Anyway, I think her husband or her boyfriend's name was like Guthrie or something, like Arthur Guthrie. Like, I won't forget that. But anyhow, she said she went over there because she was telling her husband this story, and he was like, "You're full of shit. You're full of shit. That didn't really happen." And she was like, "Damn it, it did." And she dragged him over because they shared the back wall. They shared the wall between them. That was all that separated them. And then you would go out of her doorway, and then there was an upstairs, and then across the hall was the door to that. They faced each other. And she went over there and tried to show him. And so they went around to the other side of the apartment, to the back, where, she had a window and they had a window, and they had left that window unlocked and open. And she was just a little old bitty thing. And she shimmied through that damn window. And I was like, girl, all of this would have been great if you had taken any pictures of this shit. But she said when she went over there, it was like a briefcase or like a big case filled with like lube and toys and gags and condoms, and just like, so she said some of this shit I had never seen. I said, girl, was it like a chindo? Was it a chindo? Those things like a dildo, but you strap it to your chin. And she was like, everything, girl. You would never believe. She's like, I've never seen such crazy shit in all my life. And girl, yes, she said that she was just like, see, I told you, to her husband. And he was just like, oh my God. Okay. So I said to her, like, girl, she told me the story at work the next damn day. And I was like, God almighty. Hey, Tony. Hey, hon. Welcome in. And I said, girl, I mean, it didn't happen. Pics or it didn't happen. You know what I mean? And she said, I'll go back in there tonight. She was like, I'll go back in there tonight. I'll show you. Like, I'll take a damn picture. I will take a picture. I will take a picture. Of course, then we didn't have pictures we didn't have phones. This was the 90s, girl. So she didn't have like nothing, but she had a real camera, and she was like, I'll take a picture. I'll take a damn picture. And I was like, girl, I want to see it. Linda, hey girl, Yolanda. Right. Okay. Then she said that she went back, and the apartment was totally cleaned out. There was nothing in there, no remnants of anything. There wasn't a toy package of baby oil, no lube, no briefcase, no nothing. Yeah. I'll never forget that story. I don't think I've told Leanne, have I ever told you that story? Like, I just thought about her just now because I started thinking about the hyperhidrosis. I don't even know. Those married men probably paid good money for that party, probably, but it was, it was older men. It wasn't like, it wasn't young twinks or whatever. It was older men. Hey, AB. Yeah, it was older men. And I'm not yucking their yum or down in their thing. I mean, he did own the home, right? So apparently, like, she followed him, like, because he owned a lot of houses, and especially down near the tree streets, because that's where all the people would go and rent their houses that live, that went to college here. This is kind of a college town, and so he owned several big homes like that, big houses that he had converted into or bought that way, apartments. And she followed him around like she was like a damn detective. And she said that she figured out that he did this whenever he had someone move out of an apartment, that was their, it was like a club. It was like a, hey, we're all getting together at this address. Come on over for a freaky good time. Yeah, she swore up and down it was like a cult, like a not cult, but like a secret organization of men that would just gather and have a romping good time and wear it out. And then, because who knew, it was like a Brokeback situation in there, Brokeback Mountain situation in them houses, girl. But I loved it. I loved that story. And I thought that was the best thing ever. I just thought it was, oh my God, Mandy. You missed this story. Hey, Mandy, Tony, y'all missed this story. But yeah, you'll have to watch this back and watch that story. It was a doozy. Yeah, I have been on here for almost 2 hours, guys. I'm going to lace up my sneakers and probably go take my shot and probably get a little snackaroonie. But God, I love these so much. They look so... the smell of new sneakers in the morning or in the evening. Oh, yeah, the little thing is upside down, too. I don't know if you guys can see that. But the little Nike Stranger Things emblem is upside down as well. These are great. Now, y'all know I have the Cortez in the Stranger Things that I did pay a lot of money. I think I paid $300 or $400 for those. I didn't pay that for these, but I was prepared to because they make me so happy and they're so gorgeous. Now, I'm not the sneakerhead that doesn't wear the sneakers. I will wear, these already look worn, girl. But that story, right? I cannot believe I never told you that. I think I did tell you and we just not remembering it. But yeah, a little gal I worked with, she worked at the hip hop station that I worked at with my partner. That's where she worked. She was a sales lady. And yeah, in the 90s, back in the, I think it was like 90, probably was 98, 99, maybe around in there. But yeah, I could never forget that story. I would love to know whatever happened to her. I cannot think of her last name to save my soul. I can see her and her husband just plain as day. She went to see Coolio with me and Dana. We drove down to Knoxville to see Coolio, and she was so friggin' sick of being in that car with me and Dana, because me and Dana, we had a little party on the way down, and then we kept saying, you know how me and you will do, Leanne? We'll get a saying and we'll say it over and over again. Well, that was back when we had the cassette of Kings of Comedy. It was back when Bernie Mac, rest in peace, did that comedy routine about motherfucking Bobby. You've seen that. And so that's all we did the whole way there and the whole way back was play that tape and then act out that whole Bernie Mac comedy thing. She literally was in between the two seats in the back seat. Like, the bucket seats are right here. She was like this. And I like turned around and caught a glimpse of her, and she was going, she was worn the F out for being Dana, girl. She was like so over me. Coolio it was a good time. Rest in peace. Yeah. All these people I just talked about gone forever. Yeah, you listened to, yeah, that was before, right? Because that's when we had our kids. And so, right, yeah. I think I worked there for a minute after we became friends again in kindergarten, when the girls were in kindergarten. But then not much longer than I went to the rock station, yeah. But God, she was a hoot. And then there was one sales lady that I can see her face but can't remember her name. You know that thing of like you don't know somebody who somebody really is until you spend a little time with them. But she told us that she was recovering from a really bad opiate addiction. Turns out she was off the wagon. But anyway, yeah, she came back in there. You know, I've always had kidney stones. I mean, I've always had kidney stones. So I will always carry my meds with me just because, well, you never know. You just never know when one will hit you. And probably back in that time. This is 30 years ago, guys. Back in that day, I probably needed a little something. Mama still help her if I did. But no, she had asked me one day. I'd gotten to talk, got to talking to her like I do. I tell my whole damn life to everybody. Don't do that. Don't do that. But I did. And she came back there one day just screaming and crying not screaming, but crying and seemingly in a lot of pain from a migraine. So I, of course, say, oh, well, girl, let me get you something for that. Yeah. Anyway. We all need a handbag people trip somewhere. Oh, God. Me and LA would crack y'all up. We would get on a roll and start telling our stories. Yes. Oh, yeah. I used to do, right. Uh-huh. I'll tell you some of those next time. I'll tell y'all some stories about, some story times about when I used to I have a good one. Don't let me forget, guys. But I have a good couple stories about the adult. I used to have to go and do remotes live from the sex shop, right? And yeah, so those were good times. A lot of the people that came in, I mean, most all the people were very normal, but there were a few times. There were a few times when some crazy things did go down, and they were funny. But most of the time, and I loved the little gals that worked in there because I would go out of there. I always had stuff from the store that they would give me free. And they paid me too. They paid me too, but then they always gave me free things, and I loved that. But anyway, I'll tell you those coming up. Thank you guys for coming out tonight. I appreciate you all getting in here and us having a big, I got into a big fight with the Hubs, and Winnie said, come on over. Ed showed up with hot, oh yes, 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 yes. That was a night. Although, did anything crazy happen that night? But yeah, we had a good time that night. You hung out with me. Yeah, that was fun. It was a crazy night. And the same people would come in that, every time I was there, they'd come in and say, hey, girl, talk to me. They'd buy a dildo or something, or a sex movie or lube or whatever. And it'd just be one of those things. The man with the chain. Oh, you'll have to, oh my God. Yeah. Wasn't it hooked to his thing? Am I thinking of the right thing? That went all the way down and it was hooked to his thing? Yeah. Crazy. Yes. Yeah. Yep. Crazy things would happen. All right, guys. I love you guys so much. Thank you for coming out tonight. I'll see you next